Hello, we're back. It's time for another kill team focus. We are doing the Tyranids. Not literally, that would be gross because they have acid on their insides. Hello. Okay, let's get started. So, hopefully the last video was snappy enough for you. I've been doing all of these as they've been coming out. Tyranids have literally just come out this second, so I'm just straight on it, straight doing a video, going choppity chop, and let's start. Okay, so let's have a look, shall we? Kill team focus, Tyranids. It's time for another kill team focus. This time, looking at the adaptable bio beasts, the Tyranids. Read on for why you might want to choose Tyranids for your kill team. Look at the units you'll be able to pick from, and a sneak peek at some of their tactics. Okay, so I was thinking about kill team, since it's all I've been doing for the last couple of days. And I've got loads of little collections of models, so I like buy, you buy things online, like second hand, and they just chuck you in some stuff. And I've just basically chucked me in some Tyranids. I've got like 12 Tyranids. I've got some Astra Militaro, because they've just given me it with like some Space Marines or some Rivet Marines or some other things I've brought, because they just want to get rid of all their Warhammer. Or I buy terrain and then they just give me a couple of Space Marines with it. And then you don't have to buy individual codexes for these, because it's all in the rulebook. So I was just thinking, when I buy the rulebook for this, I can actually play kill team with some of my Tyranids, which is quite cool. Because I've thought about playing Tyranids, but obviously starting another army is a very big investment. And I've literally just finished my 1,000 Suns, so I'm just gonna enjoy them in my Zinch for a bit, and then Orcs are coming out. I've got to do Orcs, got to do Tyranids. But yeah. Anyway, back to it. But that's a cool thing to think about. So you can play with your models even if you don't collect them. If you've just got like 5 or 6 of them, you can play a game of kill team, which is a really nice thing about kill team. Back to the game at hand. Okay, so why to play Tyranids? You want an elite kill team? Stock up on warriors and don't know what that says. Fancy overrousing your foe. Grab a horde of Termagants, can't decide, mix the two. So they're saying that with Tyranids is quite good because you've got super duper elite Tyranids and then not very elite in the slightest Tyranids. And then you can have like, you can spam everyone, have just one elite person or vice versa, So you've kind of got that variety. Om nom nom nom! Tyranids teams are never better than when they are chomping distance of their foes. You should have. That's not really a good reason to. So you're gonna have a fun charge phase. Is why they're saying you should play. I'm not too keen on these because they're, pun intended, they're chomping at the bit here. Did you like that? Thank you. But it's just a bit like the reasons to play Tyranids. They're not very good reasons. Build your biomorphs. And they're just going, yeah, look, you can do conversions again. I do like the Games Workshop's constantly saying, yeah, conversions, you can kit bash and stuff. It is quite nice because sometimes you worry about going to tournaments and stuff with things that don't look super official or they've kind of been kit bashed. So it's nice that they really support it. I think that's a really good thing. So let's have a look at the Tyranid units, shall we? So we've got Termagants, basic Tyranids, gun beasts. Termagants can provide a surprising amount of firepower with their flesh bores, and I don't play Tyranids. I'm not familiar with these words. I'm too dyslexic to read some of these words, so I apologise. Please give me as many dislikes as you feel necessary until you're happy with that. Hormogrants, something like that. It sounds something like that. This is just like the close combat version of the Termagants. I think I'm pronouncing that wrong. Then you got your warriors. Very imaginative name there. Bursting to leave biomorph. They look quite nice actually. So it's just starting to get a bit more elite. Then you've got your gene stealers. And you can play these with Gene Stealer Colt as well, surprisingly. So they're great close combat and they're slightly more elite. And then you've got your Lick Toasts. I think it's Lick Toasts. I've got one of these in my box. They're fast and lethal. If you're looking for a super elite, why not just take 4 of these? So we need to work out. So you're elite enough to take 4 Lick Toasts, which is okay. Yeah, so you've got a nice collection again. You've got you've got the 5 units to choose from, which is always nice. It's nice to have a variety, especially for such a small game. Okay, let's have a look at our tactics, shall we? So, this is a 1 command point tactic. Use this tactic when a Gene Stealer or Lictor, I think it's a Lictor, from your kill teams takes an enemy leader out of action in the fight phase. Gain D3 command points. It's kind of always use that whenever you kill a captain, isn't it? It's just a way of trying to... So I kill a captain, see you later, Ruben Marine, and then I get my command point back. It can backfire, or you can get 2 command points like that. But you're not going to lose command points. You might as well always do that. That's okay. I've never seen anything like that in 40k. It's a bit refreshing, perhaps. Look. In the movement phase, pick a model from your kill team that has not yet moved. That model may not move in this phase, but for the rest of the battle round, this model is obscured. Shooting attacks that target this model suffer an additional -1 to their hit rolls. We've seen this before. I think this is going to be a repetitive one. And having seen this before, this is telling me that, something very similar to this. This is telling me that I think every faction or kill team are gonna have their own command points. It doesn't look like they're gonna have command points for everyone, because we've seen that lurk one before. And are getting started. Great way to kick off your Tyranids is to look at some of the stuff you can buy. Hello, we're Games Workshop, and buy some stuff, because I've made Siren, because we've made all this stuff for you, so you can buy some stuff here. And we've got the Drakari next, which should be interesting. 1,000 Suns are last, so I'm going to be going until 1,000 Suns. So until the end. Now there's a lot of sirens. Right, before the police come in, I'll leave it there. If you're enjoying these videos, please like and subscribe. Anything you'd like to say to me, leave a comment. I'm definitely not a big enough channel to ignore your comments yet, so just go for it. Go mental at me. Anyway, see you later. Have a good one.